Hi, my name is Alex, and I want to break down how I make over $50,000 a month selling my knowledge online as a regular person. I know most people that make these claims on the internet probably aren't telling the truth. So I want to back up with some screenshots here. This is some Stripe screenshots from the months I've had in business. It's made as much as $55,000 cash collected, and it's all coming from just selling my knowledge. Hopefully by the end of this video, I want to show you a way on how you can take your knowledge and expertise and also sell stuff online. Specifically in high ticket coaching. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, let me kind of break down my story so you can all, understand how I got to this point. So I am a simple guy. I live here in the state of Connecticut, looking to move sometime soon. But as a kid growing up, I wasn't really special. So average kid, and I just always had affinity for just learning and doing more than the average person at my age. At the age of around, I believe this was like 20, I decided to dabble a little bit in learning marketing online. And I started working with different affiliate products and programs and just earning commissions and sales online. And I got really good at marketing, selling different things online. And this one company gave me this plaque for making over $10,000 selling through their software and tool. So got really good at marketing, and I just learned it because during 2020, the world shut down and I needed to learn something to make some more money. I didn't like the job I was currently working at. Fast forward that a few years later, I ended up graduating from the University of Connecticut. And to be all honest with you, I graduated, but between 2020 and 2022, the year I graduated, the entire time I had my mind set on one thing, and that was traveling, spending more quality time with my loved ones, and not getting wrapped up into some type of career where I'm not really passionate or happy about what I'm doing. So, because I'm not a quitter, I completed college, but during that entire time, I was sharpening my skills here and learning more about marketing and selling things online. It was the easiest way to get started online and start making money, and it allowed me to do amazing, cool things, which I love to do, is travel. I traveled to France here, was able to stand right in front of the Eiffel Tower. I was able to travel to Canada. This is down in Toronto with some buddies. I was able to take my girlfriend and some buddies down to Mexico for 6 weeks and travel, go to some of the nicest beaches, eat some of the nicest food. Been able to go to Dubai, right? And right here, get a hotel right across from the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa. Also been able to go back home where I'm originally from, Jamaica. I was born there, lived there for 2 years, moved to New York, and then migrated over to Connecticut. I was able to bring my girlfriend to my home country, have her meet my grandma, and do amazing things. Connected with some amazing people over the internet. Do a lot of fun things like spend $900 on dinner down in Miami, go to a Heat game, meet some cool people, and then chill on a beach while we film some ads and videos. So this is an amazing lifestyle that I've been able to thank and be very grateful for because of online coaching. And online coaching has allowed me to sit exactly where I'm here right now sitting, but create an impact to people all over the world. And those people are paying to work with me and learn from what I know. Now, no matter how young or old you are, chances are you have some type of passion or experience that you can share with others to help them overcome a problem. And if you didn't have that, if you don't feel like this classifies as you, probably not the best video for you to keep watching. But for those of you still watching and you know, hey, I can impact somebody. Maybe it's fitness, career development, sales, make money online. You have some type of business model that you can help others start earning money online. Whatever it is you can help someone do, you know that you have the experience and skill set to help someone else overcome that problem that you once went through as well. So that being said, you're probably just like me, passionate about what you do. You've done well for yourself in life, but you know you're capable of doing a lot more. And you've been the type of person to help others and enjoy traveling, spending quality time with your loved ones. I love traveling. I travel 3 to 4 times a year. I'm looking to increase that amount in the upcoming years because of just how great travel really is and the perspective it puts you on. Now, would you be surprised if I told you that all you really need to be really successful online is just selling your knowledge, but also having these kind of skills, right? So a skill is really important. You need to know how to sell something, but to sell that, you need to actually have that skill. You need a little bit of capital, right? So starting an online business can be free, but the way I like to teach it is I like to, use my money as a way to buy my time back rather than using my time, which is the most valuable resource we all have. Passion, right? Because it won't be easy. The process is simple to understand, but executing that and showing up every single day won't always be easy. So you need passion for what you do. So that way the tough times won't make you quit. And then you need the right roadmap, which my job is in today's video is to show you the exact roadmap you need to do this. Okay. So with that being said, if you've been able to achieve the life of your dreams, I've been able to achieve the life of my dreams at the age of 24, selling high ticket coaching packages. Emphasis on high ticket, right? So most people, they think, okay, I can sell some stuff online and I'm going to sell like some type of course, some type of low ticket community. And that's all cool and all. But the way we like online coaching and the way I like online coaching is I want to work with less people that pay me more money. So it's less problems, less operational drag, less, worrying about different types of people and their problems, and just committing to a handful of people that are serious and want to see a change and are actually going to implement that. Most people that buy low ticket products and courses don't even go through 30% of them. So most of them won't get the result that you promised in your low ticket product or digital asset online. With high ticket coaching, because someone is committing so much and investing so much, those are going to be normally the people that are going to be willing to stick with you for months at a time. You work with them on a multi-month contract to help them overcome a big solution that a course couldn't help you do. Okay. So this is where someone will pay me between $3,000 to $7,000 to work with me to help them overcome a problem they have. Trust me, you can do the same. And despite me graduating college, you don't actually need to be a college grad yourself. You don't need any fancy certifications. You don't need to be an online tech wizard, and you don't need to be a social media star with millions of followers. Okay. All you really need is to understand this 3 simple concept and understand how to implement it for yourself. The secret to building a really successful coaching business online with high ticket coaching is offer, attention, and acquisition. Okay, so it starts off with offer. You need a good offer that can be sold online to complete strangers on the street. There is this test in marketing called the corner store test. If you can go to your local corner store or any store for that matter and explain to somebody what you sell online, if they immediately understand and find it intriguing, that's a good offer. But if they have to wonder and ask and think to themselves, what exactly do you do? Can you break that down in more detail? Probably not a good offer, right? And under that comes a couple different things, which we'll talk about in a moment. Attention. Once you get that good offer, knowing how to get consistent attention and eyeballs on that offer is important. You can have the best product in the world, but if no one knows it exists, not going to really make you a ton of money. Now, it's important to understand that attention can be acquired any way, which way you want. But the importance of this is getting good quality attention, people that actually have a desire for what you have to sell and also who can afford what you're selling as well. Last but not least is acquisition. You can have the great offer, you can have the great attention, but if you don't have a system in place or strategy in place to turn a complete stranger on the internet to a paying customer, it doesn't matter what the other two are. So this is important, right? Trust on the internet is at an all-time low. People make these big claims and have all these solutions to your problems, but you've tried investing in the past. You've tried creating different offers in the past, and people probably haven't bought because trust is at an all-time low. So if you can put together a good acquisition process that's one, effective, but also automated, so you don't have to keep being in the weeds every time, you can really build a scalable business where you don't have to commit as much time to make as much money. All right, so how do we break these things down in detail? Well, here's the information you need to know. Offer. To make a really good offer, you got to really understand your target audience. So who am I personally going after? I'm going after online coaches and consultants looking to scale their business of any age or gender. I got to understand what are my target audience's biggest pain points. Well, from the years of research that I've personally done myself, I know this to be true. Most online coaches struggle with relying on organic marketing, right? It's the easiest and lowest way to get started with online coaching. You can start creating videos on TikTok, Instagram, even YouTube, and try to get leads that way. A lot of people start off with this because it's free. Some people will do, Facebook groups as well, but it's free. And if done correctly, you can get leads and clients through this process. But why is it under the pain point 1? Because most people hate doing this over an extended period of time. It gets really exhausting. You kind of on a content hamster wheel, and it becomes really unpredictable what income you're going to make every single month because the algorithms aren't consistent. Pain point 2 is doing cold outreach and getting the door slammed in their face, right? Facebook groups, door-to-door, obviously referrals. There's so many different ways to get leads. But if you're doing cold outreach, you're basically trying to go out to strangers and say, hey, do you want to buy my product? And you don't even know for sure if they're the type of people that need your help. Right. So cold outreach is by far one of the worst things to do. And I know so many coaches that still do this and they absolutely hate it. Pain point number 3 is that they're not making enough money to live their desired lifestyle, right? You want to be a successful online coach because you want time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. And if you're not making that type of consistent money that you like to see at a high level, what you're doing online probably isn't, you're not as happy opposed to making a lot of money. Pain point 4 is not having a clear roadmap to get from point A to point B. You know you have a problem. You just don't know what you actually need to do to overcome said problem. You don't know what steps to take. Should you build a website? Should you focus on switching up your offer? Do you need to hire a salesperson? What is the next solution for you? And then number 5 is not clear on their offer or core foundations, right? How much should you charge? Should you lower your price? No one can afford what you have to sell. Who should I sell to? How do I deliver my offer online? Do I do group coaching? Do I do one-on-one? Do I open up a school community, a Discord? What should I do? How do I deliver it? These are all the questions my target audience faces on a day-to-day. And then on the opposite side, I need to write in detail the desired outcome. What do they want to accomplish? They want to make multiple 5 figures a month. In today's economy, if you're not making 10, 20K a month or more, a lot of the times people look at that as just below middle class, bottom middle class. Most people want to live above middle class to rich lifestyle, right? Who doesn't? Outcome number 2 is full clarity on their offer and core foundations. You know exactly who you're selling to, how you're going to deliver the results, and you're selling to the same person every single time. That's the secret to building a good offer, is really getting clear on who you're working with. You might be able to offer some type of solution where you're selling fitness online, which is great, and you help people lose weight. But if you can speak to the same exact person that have gone through the same exact problems and help them overcome with the same exact solution, you don't have to worry about creating all these different custom offers to your target audience. You're creating one solution to this person, one solution to that, and you're having to recreate these new solutions every single time. You want to build a program online that can be sold to the same person. That way you have digital assets like your online course, community, that deliver the results to the same person without you having to recreate the solution every single time, right? So seeing month over month growth, right? No one likes a stagnant business or one that's not growing at all. Getting clear on the numbers and KPIs to run and operate your business, right? It goes without saying. You want to know how much money should I invest in my business every single month to make even 4, 5, 6, 7 times that amount. And then working with dream customers, right? At the end of the day, we love what we do. We want to work with the people that value us, that care about what we have to say, that take action, that pay us in full or stay on top of their payment plans, commit with us and re-up for other subscription plans and other products that we have to sell, right? These are all the things that a dream coaching client or dream coach would want, are these endpoints here, right? So this is where most people start off, and this is where most people are trying to get to. So the way you build a good offer online is filling in the gap, right? So this is an example for our target demographic. Depending on what you're selling online or what you want to sell, you do this similar exercise. So to make this happen, I need to help you get really clear on your offer. I want to help you Instagram. The best way to get leads, in my opinion, is Instagram ads. And then I want to show you a strategy, an effective strategy to get consistent new eyeballs and turn them into paying customers. And your job with your online offer is to think, what are your competitors selling and how can you be better, faster, cheaper, or just different than them, and talk to a different type of person within the market. All right, some additional advice as well. Sell people who are actively looking for a solution, right? So don't try to introduce a solution to someone. Try to speak to the people that have been struggling with a problem for some time. They know they've been struggling. They're just finally looking to find that solution. You also want to position your offer as a new opportunity and not an improvement offer. So I don't like going after coaches that are already running Instagram ads and they're not seeing success, because they're going to look at it and say, well, I've already tried Instagram ads. I need something different. So I like to go after the coaches that maybe do organic marketing, Facebook groups, or no marketing online at all, and introduce them to the strategy of Instagram ads, which I'll break down in just a moment. And lean on a particular tool, mechanism, software, or belief in your marketing, right? I help people lose weight with keto dieting. Okay, or if you want to get even more specific, I help stay-at-home moms lose weight with keto dieting and without needing to go to the gym, right? Like, you want to get really clear and concise on who you want to work with and how you plan on helping them. The more niche specific you get, the better it is, and the more clear your messaging will be in the market space. So instead of saying, I'm going to help you get new leads and clients to your online business with paid ads, I can say something like, I'm going to help you get new leads and clients to your online business with Instagram ads or Instagram DM ads. I could even be more specific and say, I'm going to help you get new leads and clients to your online coaching business with Instagram ads. Pick an enemy and constantly create that divide. So for me, my enemy is organic marketing. I hate organic marketing. I used to do it for years, and it can make you money, but it's just not the most predictable and consistent way to scale a business. So I learned ads, and now I teach people ads because it's the most effective way to see a quick return on investment. And then solve problems for people with money. Goes without saying, if you're trying to help homeless people, you know, start making a ton of money online and they need capital, they're probably not going to be able to work with you. They're probably not going to be the best leads to work with. Okay. So there's always the I help statements, right? So I help X accomplish Y without Z. When you can consolidate this in a clear, easy sentence, your life is going to be a lot easier. I help stay-at-home moms get in better shape without having to go to the gym. I help small business owners increase their visibility and reach using short-form content, right? Those are just some examples there. All right, so now you got a clear, concise offer. You know exactly who you're going to work with, and you know you want to charge high ticket, right? I'm talking about $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 or more for your services. Then we start talking about the marketing system. In this case, it's, like I mentioned, Instagram ads. So the way I teach ads is I say, hey, look, let's start posting content on your Instagram profile. We do all our marketing on Instagram. And rather than just trying to grow organically, growing organically on Instagram these days is next to impossible. But we still use the platform and its organic features to just build the foundation. But the way we start actually directly getting new leads and attention is actually running Instagram ads. And these Instagram ads are going to look like a regular 9x16 reel or video that you upload. And they're normally going to be about 30 to 45 seconds long. And they're basically calling out exactly who you want to work with, the problems that they're struggling with, and how you can be the solution to their problems. So a lot of my ads are saying something along the lines of, hey, are you an online coach struggling with lead generation and marketing? You know you're good at what you do. You sell a high ticket offer, but you're struggling to get more people who can actually afford what you're selling. If so, give me a follow, scroll through my content on Instagram, and I'll teach you exactly how you can get your dream coaching clients instead of 5 figures a month. That's exactly what I would say in an ad. I say a lot of different things in ads, but that's a good foundation and an example of what I would say in an ad. Call my target audience. I talk about the problems that they're struggling with, and I talk about the goal that they want. And I give them a direct call to action to go through my content, because the number one way to sell prospects in 2024 and to the distant future is by building trust with them through content. Short form and long form content, not a website, not pictures and useless images that don't actually tell your story or who you are. People buying to people. And if they don't know who you are, your backstory, your trials and tribulations, who you are and how you've been able to help others, they're never going to invest with you. So I'm using my Instagram profile. You can check my Instagram right now, coach_AlexRob, and you can go through and you can look at all the information and value that I provide, the answers. I answer a lot of questions that a lot of my target audience would face on a day-to-day. And now I use long form content as well to tell my story and explain in detail what I do and how I can help you. People want to get a sample of the entire product before just straight up investing. And a website's not going to do that for you. So if you're focusing on building an entire website where you're just going to send people the website link or leaving the link in your bio, people are going to look at it, maybe read a little bit about what you got to say, but they're not really going to buy. So I'm deliberately telling my leads to give me a follow. You'll see me run other types of ads like DM ads. They're like, hey, if this is you, send me a message and we can start talking about ways to help you overcome a problem. But essentially, we do all of that and we're trying to optimize for a good cost per lead and a high quality lead that sends us a message or gives us a follow. And we're trying to optimize for inbound messages where people come to us and send us a message. Everything I just broke down is actually displayed here on this graph. So there's a funnel here. It's broken down into 3 steps. We're at the top of the funnel, and it's designed to get us new leads and attention. It's very important that we get clear on our message, get consistent traffic that turn into followers, and start going through our profile. We want them to learn and feel like they're going through our funnel naturally and organically. And even though we're running ads, they're still having the opportunity to kind of go and search on their own. We're not saying, hey, go to my VSL page or landing page, opt in with name, email, phone number, and then I'm going to bombard you with 6 or 7 different emails and text messages. We're saying, hey, just give us a follow, go through our content, look what we got to offer. Decide for yourself if you like it. What we try to do as well is run retargeting ads. So RT just stands for retargeting, and we're trying to stay in front of our leads 24/7 with retargeting ads. They're normally cheap, but we can retarget the people that have followed us from our ads and say, hey, if you want to see some case studies, some social proof, or learn more about what you have to offer, DM me a keyword and I'll share some more info. So this is an example of a retargeting ad we used to run. So we have a ton of client results, a ton of case studies of hundreds of coaches we've worked with. So we like to use that in our ads to show, hey, we know what we're talking about. We've gotten so many students amazing results, help them scale to 10, 20K a month or more in about 3 to 4 months. So if you want to be like those students there, send us a message. Something really important though, like I mentioned, is sales assets. So YouTube videos, long form videos are the best way to sell a prospect. Think about it. You're watching this video right now because you're trying to learn more about what I have to offer and learn more about me and my program and what we do. So you want to do something very similar, right? Exactly what I teach is what I do. So I like to create these long form videos to tell the story about who I am, not just exactly what we do, but more so who we are and how we develop the processes we teach. And we're always trying to get a call to action to book a time, start a conversation with us, so we can then get them on a Zoom call, talk more about our services, and then offer them our program where they can invest with us, right? And we find that the process and the overall arcing storyline of how to do this is easy to understand, but implementing is where a lot of people trip up, right? So a lot of people tell themselves, hey, I could just do this on my own. And it makes sense, right? Like you can definitely see what we're doing and try to implement it, but there's a lot of nuances and little things that put everything together. And that's when most people drop the ball. And that's normally when people want to invest with us. So they'll say, hey, this looks cool. I think I could do this on my own. And they go try it on their own, and they'll might see a little bit of results or success, but most times they won't. They'll come back to us and say, Alex, I ran the ads, like what's going on? And normally that's when they will sign up with us. And we understand that and we respect that, right? We kind of want you to learn as much as you can. So when you sign up with us, we make the small tweaks and changes that skyrocket your business to the next level. Right. And for reference here, this is a consumer market graph. And like I mentioned, trust is at an all-time low on the internet. So trying to put together this entire system on your own is pretty difficult, largely because most people don't understand what it takes to convert a stranger into a paying customer online. So we help you understand the 4 phases of market research. I personally work with all the students to get on a one-on-one call and talk to them specifically about who they're going after, really help them refine the offer. And then when we launch ads, it's a piece of cake from there. Okay, so that is the steps you need, right? You need a target demographic with a problem. You need to create an offer or solution that they would want to buy at a high ticket price point. You need a marketing system and a strategy to get consistent leads following you, learning more about what you have to offer. And then you need an acquisition process to obviously turn a follower and a lead into a paying customer. Now, because I've done this for years now with hundreds of clients' results, like some of our clients here, and I'll leave a link to our case study page. Honestly, there's so many client stories and wins we've had. We just put together some of the best ones on this website. I'll leave the link to the case study page where you guys can check out and watch these guys' videos. But we've helped students like Zach Booth go from 0 to 100K a month, signing up a bunch of students for $5,000 coaching as a real estate investing coach. Ethan Gonzalez, online fitness coach, scaled to 20K a month, charging anywhere between $2,000 and $4,000 for his coaching online. Noah Varner, a online sports coach, making $7,000 in 5 days, but more importantly, going from $0 to $20,000 in just 3 months, selling online soccer coaching. Josh Little here, social media coach, helping him go from 15K a month to 80K a month, really just selling his social media services online. He was nice enough to send some screenshots as well. All these guys have a video you can watch and listen to as well. Sarah from TrueFinco, financing consulting firm. She's really good at getting business owners and personal loans for people. We helped her scale her coaching business and see massive results with ads. Leslie Cole, online freelance coach, from 10K a month, signing a few clients, not really knowing where her next lead were coming from, to going all the way to $40,000 a month, buying her time back and being able to scale her business, doing what she loves. Natalie Delgado, another real estate investing coach, from 0, brand new offer, never launched an offer. We helped her put together the offer, implement the marketing, and go from 0 to $40,000 in a couple months. Again, she was nice enough to send some screenshots as well. And then we have so many other students that we've worked with. Nick, going from $400 a month to $40,000 a month and quitting his corporate job in 65 days. You can watch the interview I did with him. Shamara, content marketing coach, from 0 to 12K. Carter Maxwell, Amazon FBA coach, from 0 to 15K. Laura Campbell, diabetic health coach. Ashley Heath, digital marketing coach. Everyone going from 0 to multiple 5 figures a month, pretty much. Same thing here with Ben. Another student of ours, Jeff, we helped him actually make $15,000 in just 1 week on $421 of ad spend. We have so many students. I actually have to update this page with all the case studies we have. We have more here that you can go through and see. But everyday average people that have a skill set, passion, they're committed to what they do, and they have a little bit of capital to actually invest into their business, are able to kind of really see that jump and go to the next level, which is always amazing. So because we've seen so many students and help them do so many different things. We kind of just build a fail-proof way and strategy to help people overcome this. So this is a part of the video where I kind of break down my program and how I help our students see amazing results. If you're not interested in investing right now or don't want to pay anybody to grow your business, you can kind of click off the video. But for those of you still watching and you want to see what it's like to pretty much guarantee your success and guarantee you to multiple 5 figures a month, stick around with me here because I have something pretty cool to break down with you. So most people fail for the following reasons, right? And I could go on and on here, but we've worked with so many students. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a perfect guy. And in the years of developing our offer, there's some things that we lacked in our program that led our students not to see the best results. So some of those things were not generating enough leads, obviously, right? Weak offer and deliverables. So they didn't really know how to put together an offer online. They didn't know how to deliver that. No funnel. They were kind of just relying on a website with a bunch of text and boring text and copy, focusing on top of funnel acquisition without having a nurture sequence. So they did everything in their power to try to get as much leads as possible, but they didn't nurture them. They didn't have any follow-up. They didn't put them in an email sequence. They didn't send them any long-form content. Weak and unclear onboarding process and a ton of more things here, right? You can sit here and read all this stuff. So what we ended up doing here, my business partner Trevor and I, who by the way is this guy here, we were able to fly down to Florida for a week with some buddies, and we were able to connect. We've connected in person multiple times, but this is one of the more recent photos of mine with him, and we're just chilling by the beachside, making money, scaling up a coaching business. But what we've done is we went ahead and provided solutions to all the problems that we've ever faced with students not seeing results. So a lot of students were struggling with getting leads. So we just went ahead and in our program, what we do now is we put together ad scripts for you, like proven ad templates and scripts, showing you how to structure them and plugging and playing in the right messaging for your target audience. A lot of our students struggle with creating a good offer and knowing what to charge, how to sell it online and all that stuff. So now with you, right, done for you and done with you is we're going to help build out your entire offer so you know exactly what to sell. And we're going to also put together a sales script for you as well so you know exactly how to sell it. So you know how to deliver it and you know how to sell it. I'm assuming, though, you're pretty confident at delivering your students amazing results. You just need help kind of pricing it and finding the right people who can afford it. Same thing with a funnel. Like we just go ahead and build out an entire like end-to-end sequence and funnel for you, kind of with you more so than anything. So you can see exactly in real time how you can get a complete stranger that just saw you today to paying you $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 for your services next week. Okay, and we basically went ahead and all the problems that our target audience faces, we provided a solution. We've also went ahead and calculated what it would cost to do all these things, right? So like building out ad scripts and doing ad management with you, most agencies would charge you anywhere between $2,000 to $4,000 a month plus 10% of ad spend and revenue. So they're trying to do rev share with you, where you might be making 10, 20K a month with your business, but they're taking a couple grand out of that rev share every single month. Done for you offer build out, that'd be about $1,000 a month for optimization. Funnel build out $1,000. Building out an entire nurture sequence about $500 a month. And we went ahead and calculated. We did an average rough estimation. We've also ourselves invested into $100,000 of coaching. So the way I look at it is, I'm not going to ask anybody to do something I wouldn't do myself. Trevor and I have invested hundreds of thousands of dollars into online coaches to learn sales, funnels, marketing, and we've consolidated all those different programs into what we teach now. So if we consolidate all the numbers, it'd come out to about $12,000 a month plus 10% of ad spend if we went with industry standards. But actually, what we can do is if you're interested and you feel like you're qualified to work with us at the DBA, you could start with us for a fraction of the cost and learn the skill sets yourself to never need to invest into an online marketing business like that again, where you can learn how to get clients on your own merits, right? You don't need to worry again where your next client's coming from because you have the skill sets to get clients online, right? So I will say though, since we are delivering all of this to our clients to make success inevitable, we can't do this for 100 people at one time. That's not possible. And this isn't like an online course where you just go through everything on your own. We can only onboard about 3 to 4 clients a week. And we also provide a conditional guarantee as well. So we guarantee that after 120 days or 4 months of working with us, if you haven't scaled to $10,000 to $20,000 a month minimum, we'll work with you entirely for free until you get there. So we're putting our neck on the line and we're making sure no one leaves our program until they're at a certain point, assuming they follow the action steps we laid out, of course. So if that sounds like something you want to be a part of and you want to sign up for us with us for a fraction of this cost, by the way, so you won't have to spend nowhere near this amount to sign up and work with us, you can book a time in the description of this video. We'll talk more about our offer and what we do. We're not a cheap service, so you're not going to sign up for $500 a month, but we're also not going to charge you $12,000 as well. So we're within that ballpark. So it depends on where you are right now with your business, how serious you are and committed to seeing your business grow. So that sounds like something you want to be a part of. In the description of this video is a calendar link. Book in a time, fill it out as honestly as possible, and then you can speak to myself or someone from our team. We'll talk about more about how we can get you onboarded and start scaling up your business.